The short answer is that we're not. The survey results may have skewed how it appears that we're thinking about shipping, but the only reasonable way to investigate what people believe is to list every single one of them as both being in a genuine relationship or in a shipping relationship. The way that I structured the survey was not what most interests you in about One Direction, but what part of the fandom do you most identify with? A lot of people have sent me messages about that they love them for this particular reason or that they love them from that particular reason, and that's all really handy, useful, excellent information. But we need to be able to pinpoint what community they feel a part of. It's the communities that I need to look at, not yet exactly why you love One Direction. The other thing is that we've had a lot of responses from people who are shippers or who believe that some of the boys are in genuine relationships with each other, and that's something that we are going to have a look at. I don't want to give that unnecessary weighting, but it is part of the fandom, and it's part of every fandom, and my goal is not to exclude things that make people uncomfortable. My goal is to look at those things that make people uncomfortable in a reasonable, logical way and show how it's not a negative to have people who ship a pairing. It's talked about all the time as being a negative, including being talked about within the fandom as a negative, and my goal is to talk about those things in a positive way. And I have had a lot of responses about it being a positive thing, about it helping young people come out and deal with their sexuality, and all of those things are really important to be able to investigate. So shipping is going to be part of the documentary. Believing that one or more of the boys are in a genuine romantic relationship is going to be part of the documentary. We don't want to get away from the fact that that's a part of fandom culture. My purpose is to look at it in a neutral light and to reflect it positively rather than it being a "you're so stupid for thinking that" or "you're crazy" or "delusional" or whatever. That's not my goal. It's to explore it in an open and positive framework.